Yeah, probably personally, I remember one game, I can't remember exactly who we were playing, but we'd had a pretty flat half and we hadn't been playing our best footy, and I remember he just came in the rooms and all the boys had their heads down and whatnot, and he came in and just did this little dance. So it has something that's going to stick with me forever, and I think that sums him up. He just gave so much to the boys, and it was a great moment.
Just how tough is it to get back into training after such a tragic day?
We look forward to training. Obviously it's not too much about bails. We want to give the family the respect and the time that they need to get through this together. So it was good for the boys to come out here together and come out and experience Adelaide Oval.
It looked like the session was really up and energetic, and that's probably the way he would have wanted it.
Yeah, it was. That's part of Bales' values was to enjoy your footy and to play with spirit and to play like crows, and that's what we try and do, and we try and replicate that in the training track as well. So it was a very really good session out there together, and it was a bit of fun coming out here at Adelaide Oval.
What's it like? Is it what you expected, or?
Yeah, it's I played a bit of footy here, at underage and things like that, and it's gone to another whole level with the new stands and that, and it's going to be absolutely amazing on March 29th when we play Port here, and obviously there's a bit of work still to be done with the surface and that, but that's only going to get better. So it's very exciting, and as I said, just training here is great, and we're definitely looking forward to the games.
Have you let yourself imagine what it's going to be like with packed grandstands?
I have. It's probably the first thing I did when I heard that we're going to play our games here. So the thought of kicking a goal in front of the hill, or playing here in front of a packed stadium is going to be something really special, and I think it's great for the SA footy because we don't have the big games like they do in Melbourne. So this is our closest thing to a final. So I think it's something that's really great for the state.
The surface you talked about is a little bit slippery, or is it just a bit bare?
Oh no, it's fine. It's just because they've just swapped the pitches over, so they've just taken the wickets out and they've just dropped some new grass in there.
A couple of the injured boys, Lynch and Otten. Can you give us a bit of an update on how they're faring?
Yeah, they're. I think you've seen them walking around out here, so I'm not personally too sure exactly with the time frame, but I think they've had their scans, and I'm not totally across it, but I don't think they'll be ready for Geelong, but we're looking forward to getting them back, and the exciting thing is it gives opportunity to a lot of other guys now. So there's a lot of blokes that have played well in the SANFL last week and had great pre-season, so they're very deserving of putting their hand up for round one.
You haven't had a great run with injuries, but you say that they are going to be able to step up, those other blokes?
Yeah, look, that's not something we're going to dwell on, is what's happened, and all we can do is look forward and get behind the blokes that have are a chance now. Your Johnsons and Kerridges and Lyons and blokes like that have had super pre-seasons, and they've been exposed to footy a bit, and they're the blokes that will get their chances.
Are you still in pre-season mode, or have you now switched to match mode and start preparing for Geelong?
Yeah, it's pretty much in in-season mode now. So GWS sort of was the end of our pre-season games, obviously, and also part of that real hard training block. So it was pretty demanding up in Sydney because of low rotations, and we're freshening up, and then we've still got, I think it's 10 days to Geelong, so we'll still be able to get a good bit of training under our belt and have us cherry ripe for that game.
Did your game change up there? Do you feel you spend more time on the field as you go forward and be more of a?
Yeah, I did. I came off late in the first quarter, and I think we're already 2 or 3 down at that stage. So I did spend a lot more time, but I thought it was great because I was able to have a really good blowout. We've got 2 weeks to play again, so there's good recovery time, and it was also a good chance to spend a bit more time forward.
Just on a lighter note, did you see Scotty Thompson's Falcon out there in the middle at all?
I didn't see it, but I heard it. I think it was Gus Graham kicked into him, so I think Tomo gave him a little bit of spray for watch out for the big bonds.
What's your prediction? There are fewer rotations, so I can't talk today. Who will pick up the slack? Will it be the ruckman will the midfielders do it, or the backmen not come off at all? How do you see it developing?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of everyone, as you mentioned. It's not going to be one specific group. Obviously, in the past, backs haven't come off a great deal anyway, so obviously ruckman will probably have a bit of a shorter break, and midfielders probably, because there's probably 10 of them in a team, they're the probably blokes who'll pick up the most slack. But we're well prepared. We've spoken many times about the amount of kilometres we've put into our legs over pre-season, and we're confident that it's not going to phase us too much. So yeah, we think we cover it all right.
Last couple of guys.
Just get a word on Big Tex. We saw him leading at full pace and throwing blokes around. Must be getting pretty excited. You'll get him back soon.
Yeah, I am. I'm absolutely, great to see him out there and jumping around, and it speaks volumes to the bloke. He just should be out there just enjoying it, but he's been really hard on himself, and if he's missing a kick or whatever, he's getting flat. So by the time he comes back, whether it's round 15 or round 5, he's going to be right to go, and it's just going to be exciting for everyone.
Tough first 3 rounds for you guys, Geelong, then Port, then Sydney. How do you approach 3 finals teams from last year to take them on?
Yeah, look, to be honest, mate, I know it's a cliche, but we're not looking past Geelong. We've got 10 days, to get everything right and put everything into that. So it's going to be a huge game for us down there in Skilled, and that's what we're putting all our energy into.
Have the Crows in your pocket wherever you go with the Adelaide Crows official app. Get the latest Crows news, watch match highlights, view player profiles and follow the team live on game day. Best of all, it's completely free. On your iPhone, iPad or iPod Touch, open the App Store. On your Android device, go to the Google Play Marketplace. Click on the magnifying glass to open a search, type in Adelaide Crows and look for the blue Crows logo. Check it as the Adelaide Crows official app before clicking download and install. And that's it, you're done.